around the world, thank you all for joining in tonight's leadership call. It's promised to be a humdinger. Well, thank you all. Let me get this straightened out here. I'd like to give a shout out. Wow, we got from Japan, our IBOs in from Japan are on. Thank you so much, Japan. Miss Marcia Carter, thank you so much. Mr. Edmund Smith, thank you so much. Mr. Jordan Sia, good job today, so you're doing a call. I see Miss Castro out there, thank you so much. Mr. Marvin Carter, Regional Director from Fresno, sir. Miss Natasha Ismail, ma'am, boss lady out there in Fresno. Miss Walker, thank you so much. Miss Caroline Baker, thank you so much. Part of the bakery organization, thank you so much. All right, well, listen, we're going to get into some, I hope everybody get your journals out. Miss Walker, thank you so much. Everybody get your journals out. We're going to go to school. We're going to go to school. We're going to go to school. Get your journals. Get your journals. All right, here we go. Wait a 1 minute here. 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. What did I just do? All right. All right, everybody, here we go. Here we go. Now, I'm gonna go into skills. Since I've been talking about thinking big and larger than large, as I have the last couple Saturdays, I want you to understand there's skills that you got to develop. Skills. And I've been talking about skills, but we're gonna go into, write this down, skills of the wealthy haven't had mastered. See, the key is having skills, but wealthy and successful people have mastered some skills. And I'm going to go through about 10 of them. I hope to get through all of it tonight. But I want you to learn how to master these skills. This is leadership. And leadership is a little bit different from other talks or training, what have you. In my opinion, leadership is designed to help you become a senior vice president, help you design to make as much, help you design to get you to where you need to go in your skills. And skills are so important. Mr. Sergio, thank you so much out there in Mexico. Thank you for joining us. So tonight's subject, get your journals out. Skills the wealthy have mastered. Not just have, they mastered them. They mastered them. And I tell you something, everything my mentors gave me, I mastered. And I worked on getting each and every day, each and every way better and better. Some of you got a call from me today about the 1 through 10, and we went over it again and again. Why? Because I want you to master it. You know, some of you, it's unusual, it's foreign to you. But how are you going to master something? You know, first, if you can't master 5 or 6 people, how are you going to master 20, and then 100, then 500, then 1,000? So if you're not ready, your skills won't get you there unless you're ready. So that's why you got to develop your skills. You know, Michael Jordan, I know Mr. Carter played with Michael Jordan. Skill set, I was watching The Last Dance, and every time they told me he couldn't do something, he got more powerful with his skills. He just telling him no was like telling him, oh my God, that just fired him up. And that's what it does for me. But the skills. And he also said, I think it's episode 7 or 8, that the reason why he pushed people because he wants them to be great and he wants to be great as well. And the reason why the people that complain had no, watch this. The reason why the ones who complain, they had no emphasis on being greater. And I said, wow. But if you don't plan on being great, you don't need good skills. You can be like everybody else, average. And I'm sorry, I get so upset with that word average. I never want to live in an average house, I've never wanted to be average, and neither should you. To me, when you say average, it's below average to me. That's how my mindset is. So I remember the first mansion, I mean, the place I bought was 8,000 square foot. I drove up, it had pyramids in the driveway. Pyramids, that's my house, Laces Why. It's a pyramid house. You know, I never want a house you drive and say, oh, that's cute. I always want something you drove and say, man, what does he do? So here's the skills that the wealthy have mastered. And I want you guys to start learning how to master these skills. And each and every day, each and every day, work at it. Number 1 is time management. Time management. Time management. Time management. Manage your time. Time management. I'll give you an idea. I'm going to use me as an example. I get up in the morning, sometime 3:30 or 4, I pray. I get out, take my walk about 4 or 5:30 in the morning. I'm done by 6. I'm making calls back east. I'm sending my text messages out by 7 a.m. 9 o'clock Monday through Friday. You guys know I'm on this conference calls. Rain, snow, it doesn't make a difference, because time management and being committed to the things that's going to get you where you want to go is so important. Some people like to look at their appointment book, and you know what? There's nothing in it. There's nothing in it. Now, I'm going to lift this up. I'm going to go up here in my office here. Now, I'm going to show you time management. You see all this? These are my appointment books for the last 12 years. Last 12 years, you can say, Mr. Thomas, on January 2004, where were you? I can tell you, 10 o'clock. Mr. Thomas, where were you February 2001? I could tell you. Or 12 o'clock, I could tell you. Mr. Thomas, where were you? See, I could tell you. Time is something nobody could get back. Time management is important. When I book trips to go to different places, guess what? Time management. I've never said I was going to show up somewhere. I never showed up. You guys know that. Time management. Manage your time. So if you don't manage your time, somebody else will. And guess what? They don't give a rat's back in about your time. I'm very cautious about my time and who I give my time to, and so should you. This is I call my appointment book, my second Bible. Some of you got it in your telephone. Get your journal anyway, because you can't go back in your phone 10, 15, 12 years ago, because you don't know. If you had an old phone, now you didn't have that same phone. You didn't trade that phone twice in 1 year. Got to get the Apple New, the Apple 8, the Apple 12, the Apple 55. You don't know where your time has went because you can't keep track of it. I got it right here in front of me. Time management, time management. Man, 1 o'clock tomorrow, I can tell you where I'm going to be. After church, 3 o'clock, I can tell you where I'm going to be tomorrow. Tomorrow night at 6 o'clock, I know I'm going to be. Time management. Now, once you develop that, you need to develop your leaders' understanding the power of time management. Very important. Number two. Anybody, any questions on time management? So we're gonna take our time. If I don't get through all 10 today, we can stretch it out to next week. But I want you to understand the specificness. Nothing gets in the way of my time management. I've had people put their weddings off because they wanted me to be a best man at the wedding because I couldn't make it. That's time management. I was already booked. Sorry, I can't make the wedding. I'd love to be there, but I can't go. I've already got somewhere I'm committed. See, that's the key word, committed to go. See, I say more no to people than I say yes to people. Sometimes people have a problem with saying no because they think you got to say yes all the time. I say no more than I say yes to certain people. My time is very valuable, and you should not let people waste it. My family, I don't let them waste it. My sister, I mean, hey, I see on the holidays because she does nothing about nothing. When I'm off, then I can spend time there, but I don't waste my time, and neither should you. Time is something that nobody can buy. I don't care how much you are, how much you're worth, how much you value. You cannot buy time back. And that's one thing I said I wish I could do. I wish I could buy people's time that wasted and live another 150 years. But time management is so important. In May, what happened? What happened in April? We had daily conference calls. Thought of something. Hey, the 4 horsemen. I'm always thinking ahead. Time management is so important. Very important. Anybody got any questions on time management? Okay, good. Number 2, the second skill the wealthy people have mastered is management of money. Management of money. What do you mean, Mr. Thomas? Well, they know where they're accountable. When to buy, when to save. Cash makes when to make decisions. Time, management of money is so important. I see people get in network marketing, make good money, and they're broke next month because they know another check is coming. That's poor management. That's poor management. Paycheck to paycheck on a higher level. All my vehicles are paid for, have been. Very important. Management of money. How much coming in, how much going out. It's called cash flow. Cash flow. Now you got excess to put away to invest into something. It just hurts me when I see, especially young people, start making some 5, 6-figure incomes, and all of a sudden, a year or two later, I think one of the ones we talked about, one that could come to mind is who's on our call, Mr. Shaquille Cooper, making all that money, bought 3 beautiful vehicles, had a beautiful place, lost it all, had to go back to his grandma's house. And I respect him now because we talk, and I'm trying to help the young man understand. You don't need all that. Put some aside, invest. Put it to the side, get ready. So management of money is important. Management, where is your money going? You ever notice you don't see wealthy people being broke. You see broke people being broke. You got the big car, the big house, he broke. Or when I go past an apartment building and I see a guy with a brand new Mercedes out to the apartment building. That don't make no sense to me. That don't make no sense. Time management, so important. Management of money, so important. Let me ask you guys a question. When the last time you saw a guy like me driving a Rolls Royce rob a 7-Eleven? It don't happen. It don't happen. It don't happen. Hey, Miss Marcy out there in Australia. It don't happen. It's always the broke person with a two-tone car, black and rust. So management of your money, put it away. Next, learning. Consistently focus on learning and keep learning. The day you think you know it all is the day you start going backwards. I'm always learning. I'm always learning. What can I do to be a better dad? What can I be to be a better leader? What can I be to be a better community leader? I'm always learning. One of my partners in my other business called me out about something. Like, hey, you're right. I got to talk to her Monday about it. Yeah, you're right. Because I'm learning about me. And the first thing somebody say to us, what happens? We put that wall up. And I call it the 3 R's: resentment, resistant, and revenge. Resentment that they said, how dare you say it? Resentment, revenge. What was the third one? Resistant. That's if y'all taking notes. Because we hate to hear, we resist somebody telling us something that could help us. Resist sometime when Al Thomas talked to us. We resent that he said that to us. And I never call anybody's name out public like this. If I want to call you, I'll talk to you privately about it. But see, those are the things you got to work on, is constantly learning. The day you think you know it all, go to a library and it'll show you how much you really don't know. Here, look, this is on my desk. Look, this is on my desk in my office. Look, that's just that one stack. All these books behind me. My bedroom's stacked. My bathroom stack of books. I got 2 or 3 things downstairs, closet stacked with books. I got 800,000 books. Why? Because I'm learning. I'm always learning. When I started buying real estate, I never took a course. I started learning self-learning because I bought all the books. People are so scared to buy books. They'd rather go down to KFC, fill the stomach full of greasy chicken and cholesterol than buy a book to learn how to eat a nice, proper steak or whatever. Ain't that crazy to me? Always learn. Keep learning. Constantly flow of learning. Constantly. That's why on Tuesday, I'm having my buddy Jordan Aller, Beach Money. His new book came out, Better Than Beach Money. I'm in that book too. But he's going to be with us Tuesday. Always keep learning. Number 4, you got to be patient. You got to be patient. And what I mean by patient, you can be aggressive, but you got to understand. Not everybody's going to join the same day, the first day, the second day. You got to be patient. You got to be patient. And while you're patient, constantly feed your mind with good stuff. When I sit down with a person, here's what some people say. Oh, man, I don't know if he's going to sign up today. He don't like he got the money. So you're telling your subconscious mind. And your subconscious mind said to your conscious mind, okay, when I sit down with somebody, I said, this person's going to get started. They're going to be good in my business. I'm constantly telling myself that. So you got to be patient. Plant the seed every day. When I get up in the morning, one of my blessings is this. I said, God, who do I need to know today and who needs to know me? I'll say it again. God, who do I need to know today and who needs to know who? Me. Friday, I took my son. I got a lot of young kids I adopted as sons. They're my son. My son graduated. He's 14. They have the graduation. My daughter graduated. She didn't have graduation either. So I took him bowling last night. But watch this. Friday, he graduated from middle school. So I went out and driving. And here's a guy who used to be in my business a long time ago out there playing music on the lawn as everybody drove to get to diplomas. And guess what happened? Hey, Al, oh my God, Mr. Thomas. He came over to me. Man, I want to tell you all the stuff you poured into me years ago. Now it's all the stuff hit since March. It made sense to me. Man, I'm so glad I got a chance that you led me the right way. And this is like 12, 15 years ago. He works over Mercedes. I said, John, you still at Mercedes? Yeah, man. Hey, man, I'm so appreciative of you, man. I'm so appreciative. Man, because of you. And he started telling me things because he's appreciative of me. Because why? I was patient. And now it's because I was patient. He's ready. I got his number. I'm going to give him a call today. See if I can set up a time and get him, show him the plan again. So patience. And constantly feed your mind. Constantly feed your mind. And I'm sitting there as he's talking, I'm saying to myself, man, you're going to get back in. Man, you're going to get back in. And this is what I told him, John, and I looked at my watch. I said this, it's about time you come back home where you belong. What I say? Say it with me, everybody. It's about time. Come on, say it with me, everybody. It's about time for you to come back home where you belong. Let's hit my watch, have my watch on. I said, John, it's about time for you to come back home where you what? Belong. Where you what? Belong. And he started smiling. He knew what I was talking about. Because I've already planted a seed in my mind, I'm planting a seed in his mind now. John, you need to come back home to where you belong. It's about that time. It's time to come back now. You see, I'm planting seeds in his head, but I'm feeding my mind to feed his mind constantly, planting those seeds. You know, keep planting those seeds. Why do you plant seeds? Let me tell you why. To keep your stockpile full. To keep your pipeline full. To keep your pipeline full. To keep your pipeline full. Some of you guys talked to people a month ago, you got to follow up and follow up, keep your pipeline full. I'm always looking for new people to talk to keep my pipeline full. And I said to myself, as I pulled off from that drive-through ceremony, I said, look at God, sending one my way. Who I need to know, who needs to know me today. Look at that. Look at God. Threw a retread back at me. But watch this. What if I didn't plant that seed 10, 12, 13, 14 years ago? What if I was not authentic back then? Could I get him now? What if I said, how many people you know that say one thing and do another? That people don't follow those kind of people. Write this down. I've said this to you before, but this is so important. I'm going to regurgitate this. People follow people, not just got money. They follow people that have a vision. My God. He was so excited, man. I thought he was going to tear my door off the hinges. He was so excited about seeing me. He walked 4 car lanes with me. Man, I'm going to tell you all the stuff you told me before. All the stuff you put in me. Man, I'm so thankful. Man, I'm so appreciative. Man, about how he just went on and on and almost, I mean, he was going on and on. But what if 14 years ago, I didn't plant nothing? What if 14 years ago, I didn't put a seed in him? Now it's time for him to come on back home where he belongs. It's time, John. You know what I meant. It's time. If I did to any one of y'all, y'all know what I mean. It's time. Time to come on back home, Sergio. It's time. Come on, TJ. It's time to come back home. So you know what that means? I'm planting that seed in his head for the rest of the day. He said, man, we'll talk Saturday afternoon. Guess what? It's Saturday afternoon. So be patient, but aggressive. Feed your mind constantly. I'm always reading, constantly, watching movies. But I'm watching stuff on YouTube. I'm constantly giving myself, you know what I watched today? Hold on a second. See, I don't watch TV. I watch stuff that motivates me. On YouTube, I was watching the BBC documentary. It's a documentary. Write this, well, Lord Rothschild. You know what Rothschild is? The man who rules the world. Lord, he's a lord. He's out of London. This winter house is so sprawling, it's ridiculous. Lloyd Rothschild, the billionaire collector. He collects all kind of art. And they showed one of his houses. No, his castle, the small one. And I'm sitting there watching that. See, that stuff motivates me. I watch what successful people do. I don't watch the freaking Kardashians. If I want to be stupid, I'd watch them. What good are they gonna give you? Nothing. How to be stupid. I don't watch stupid programs. That's for stupid people to watch. I watch something that's going to inspire me. That makes me like, God dang, there's that much wealth in the world? Wow. Hello, my name is Lord Rockchild. I'm going, oh God. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right, so feed your mind constantly. Plant seeds every day. The other day I was walking and I saw a dime. I picked it up. I saw another dime. I picked it up. I saw 5 pennies. I didn't pick not one of them up. See, let me tell you about a penny. A penny to me is a seed. I don't even carry change. I picked it up, put it in my car, sold my car because I opened my door. You'll never catch change in my pocket. I don't carry change. Never have. Never have. See, the problem with the change is to wear your pocket out and you think you got some money. You ain't got no money. My dad was one of those guys walking around with his pocket going in. I said, Dad, we're going to get robbed and hit on the head because you got all them nickels and dimes and quarters. People hit you on the head for that change. See, real money don't make noise. If this is hundreds, look, if it's 5 to 20, they don't look. They don't make noise. All that change, you get knocked in the head. Somebody think you got, I don't carry, I never have carried change. Why would I put myself in harm's way? Because some idiot think I got some money. That ain't no money. So here again, I don't carry change. Change or seeds, I just leave them right where they at. Let me ask you a question. You plant an apple seed in the back, you get apple. You plant an orange seed, you get orange. Uh-oh. You plant nickels, dimes, quarters. What do you get, guys and girls? But nobody ever taught you that philosophy. I'm walking down the street with you guys, got $2.10 of quarters and nickels and dimes and making all that cling, 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 and we get robbed. Then they shoot you because you ain't got no money. What, you ain't got no money? You see what I mean? What? See, this is leadership. Y'all want to know? I'm telling you, look, I told you, I'm going to go into a whole nother level of stuff I'm going to talk about that I never talked about before because I thought I didn't want you to think I was bragging, but I didn't want you to think I was big. But I just need to let y'all know. It's not what you think you know, it's what you don't know. It's what you don't know. And then again, a lot of people in your life, they can't tell you and teach you that because they're not here. They don't know. They've never been there either. I can talk about it because I've been there. So no, plant seeds every day. That means into people's brains and that change stuff, let it go because all that is seeds. Matter of fact, your money's been debased so much that ain't even real copper anymore. It's imitation copper. Back in '65, they took out the silver out the coins. Come on, y'all know. Wonder why y'all changed so light? Because it ain't worth nothing. It's not backed by nothing. Uh-oh. Let me stop all this conversation. Let me ask you another question. When last time you saw a wealthy person go in the bank? Don't get me started. Then the broke people that say, hey, go outside after certain hours, go up to the teller machine, go out to the ATM, we got a camera out there in case you get robbed. We got you. Let me shut up. Keep your pipeline full. Keep your pipeline full of talking to people. Keep your pipeline full. So number 4, you gotta be patient. And keep improving on learning. Keep improving on yourself. Keep getting better and better each and every day, in each and every way to get better. Just say, God, what can I do today to be a better person? What can I do to improve my skills? What can I do today? Always, what can I do? What can I do? I read a book of Proverbs every day. Book of Proverbs is about wisdom. Wisdom. The richest man in the world, Solomon, says, hey, what do you want? God, what do you want? Gold, silver, riches? Nope, I want wisdom. Wisdom. Because with wisdom, we got everything. So be patient. Be aggressive, but be patient. Be aggressive talking to people about the business. But some people, it's going to take a little patience, but you got to be patient. You know, feed your mind constantly. Good stuff, good books, good material. What I watched earlier, the Rothschild. I mean, ooh, the Rothschild, they rule the world. My God. Who do you think I watch? Broke people? Hollywood people? They ain't got nothing to give me that I can learn from. I want to learn from people who where I want to go. Plant seeds every day into people's mind and keep a stockpile of new, fresh people to get in your business. And keep improving on you. On who? You. The best investment you can make is in you, in books. Jim Rohn say books and recordings and pictures. Keep improving. Number 5, learn how to read people. Some of us talk to the same person the same way, wonder why we can't get them. There's 4 personality types. We talked about this before. The analytical, right? Like a CPA, analytical. The promoter, which I'm a promoter, bottom line people. And number 3, the flow with, hippie kind of. And then you got the conservative ones. But so you got to learn how to read people. Learn how to read people. Be able to see down the road with people. So when I get somebody who needs information, I know I'm up the creek without it. I get Mr. Bree Clemens on the phone because his specialty is this kind of stuff. He likes, I mean, he's an engineer type minded. I'm not. So when I get somebody, I want to match them up with somebody the same personality they are. If I get an engineer, I'm up the creek without a paddle. I'm in trouble because we can't relate personality-wise. Make sense? So I like to match them up. I like to match people up. Number six. So learn it. Let me go back to 5. Learn how to read people. When I sit down with a person, I shake their hand. I look at them, especially a guy. He'll tie his tie 3 or 4 times. If he's conservative, it'll hit the top of his belt buckle. He wears a lot of black, blues, and grays, real drab colors. The analytical type have little mechanical pens and pencils right up in here, clip-on tie. Their shirts going striped this way, striped that way, like you could play checkers on it. So you got to be able to read people. See, when you sit down, you got to look and notice these things. When I get in front of an analytical, I got to talk accurate numbers, precision. When I get in front of a conservative person, I have to slow my talk down and talk to my diaphragm. And when I get them, I have to shake their hand real hard. Their eyes pop out. So understand who you're in front of when you talk to them, because your job is to size them up and talk to them in a manner they understand. And you have a lot better closing because you talk to the same person the same way, and you wonder why you can't get them. Find out which one of the personalities they are, and then gauge your talk to that conversation. When I'm talking to dolphins, so I'm talking about having all the fun. Man, we have a lot of fun in ACM. You know, so know who you're in front of. If I'm talking to a whale, oh my God, we're feeding hungry children here. Really? Yes. We have a great project. See, so understand who you're in front, and not everybody's money motivated. So understand reading people is a skill. Here again, remember I said these are skills that wealthy people have what? Mastered. When I used to wear ties a lot, I would have ties. Only 1% of the ties made will go across your heart. I would never wear a tie to go striped this way. You can walk into a wealthy person's office because of ethics school, they'll teach you. If the tie's going this way, I'll take you first. If your tie went that way, I'll take you last. So you gotta know how to, because they taught how to read people. Here again, we were never taught how to read people. And their dress, their mannerisms. My mentor started sharing that with me. Looked at my closet, I threw all those ties out. I gave them away. To this day, if you walked in my closet and looked at any of my ties, they all go across the heart. That means you're open, across the heart, not against the heart. I'll say it again, across the heart. And generally, they're more expensive ties. They're not meant for everybody. Wow, there you go again. Where's the best liquor? On the higher shelf. It's not meant for everybody to get a hold of. Hello? There's a reason. There's a reason. There's a reason. Not meant for everybody. Wow. 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 Man, Mr. Thomas, I didn't realize that. I know. Not meant for everybody. That's why I can tell when people get on here at certain backgrounds, I always try to keep the same background. I try to be professional as possible. I'm reading people. I'm reading people. Next, number 6, leverage. Leveraging meaning this, learn how to build up people. Learn how to build people up. Learn how to go out and give the extra mile. I can't tell you how much money I spend in every convention helping people. But are you leveraging up? Are you helping build people up? People are so hurt before this situation, but are you building people up? I'm going to use Mr. Jordan Say today, for example. He texted me earlier. Sir, can I use you for an example of what you said to me? Mr. Jordan?
Yes, sir. Sorry, I couldn't unmute it first.
All right, I'm gonna go over and look at it. I'm gonna read it to y'all. I'm gonna read the message to you. Do you want to read it?
No, sir. You can read it.
All right. Now he did the presentation today. He said this: "Hey, sir, any feedback we could have done better." Now watch this. He's checking up to see how well he did the presentation. And I said, "You did great. Just keep practicing, because practice gets you better." And then he texts me back later. He says, "Yes, sir. And I'm going to start calling on you more. Our relationship can be a lot better, and it starts with me." And I said, "Yes, it does. Thank you." Now, he took it upon himself because he wants to get better. How many of you said, do the 1 through 10? How many of you said, go practice it? Most people don't do it. And I've said, if you practice in front of 10, 20, now you'll be in front of 100, then 500, then 1,000, and then you'll be on stage like me in 25,000. But how you going to get better if you don't get better at your skills? Who's going to follow you with the skills you got now? You got to improve the skills, improve those skills, and leveraging it by building your people up, building them up. Sure, I'm tough. That's who I am. Mr. Nelson said the same thing. I'm not here to be liked. I'm here to be respected. Tough love is important. When Marines come off and soldiers come off the bus and that's drill sergeant whip them into shape, man, they can't stand that sucker for the first 10 weeks. But after that, they go, wow, we understand, drill sergeant, why you're on us. So when we get into combat, we know what to do. That's what they're there for, to protect you from yourself and to help you build. Man, remember the Karate Kid? Wax on, wax off. Oh, Mr. Pia, wax on, wax off. Mr. Kiss, I'm washing your cars. No, he was training him how to do karate when he got in the arena. So folks, it's here to help you build character, help you build up. So one day you will have a big, huge team and you'll know exactly what to do and how to do what you need to do. That's what's important. That's what this is about. That's what leadership's about. Number 7. Very important. Number 7. Here we go. Challenge yourself. Man, when I think about Michael Jordan in that scene, boy, I get so crazy. I lose my mind because I challenge myself all the time. I don't understand why everybody don't challenge themselves. Challenge yourself. You know, what do you mean by that, Mr. Thomas? Beat your own record. Beat your own record. Find an accountability partner. Go at it. Man, I'm gonna tell you something. When I was in my first company, Excel, we used to go out door knocking in the daytime. Oh, y'all ready for this? This is funny. Yeah, I went door knocking. Watch this. I would go door knocking. I go down to the, woo, Lord help. Wow, I'm reaching way back. I would go door knocking and get customers. And we had a little contest. There'll be 3 of us, me, the 4th. I take my car and the 4 of us jump out. We come into an apartment building and we'd all chip in $1. We may go out door knocking for 3 or 4 hours. It was fun for us. We didn't have pride and ego. We got past all that. And we chip $1 in each. So the top person would get a Coke or Pepsi, whatever the drink was. They had $4. Everybody chip in $1. And whoever won that day, man, oh my God, Mrs. Sergio, that Coke is so good, man. Thank you. I just missed Marvin Carter. You should have won, but man, oh my God. This is the coldest drink I ever had in my whole life. Oh my God, it tastes so good. But we made it competition. It was friendly. but we're trying to beat our own record. It was friendly competition. Who have you challenged lately? Hey, I bet I beat you to RD. Hey, I bet I beat you. Let's put a whatever. But go to work at it and make it real. You did not even challenge your own self. Man, challenge yourself. Put a challenge to yourself. Beat your own record. Get self-educated. Learn what you got to learn. You know, I never called my upline for jack. Hey, I can't find this tobacco. I never called nobody. I figured it all out. Self-education is a way of learning. A powerhouse mindset, a leader's mindset. I never called my upline for jack. Never asked you a presentation, a 1 through 8, nothing. I figured it out. I figured if it's to be, it's up to me. See, I want you to beat your prior best. Write that down. Beat your prior best, whatever that might mean for you. Challenge yourself every day. Sunday, I take off Sundays. I usually, Sunday's God's day and Lord's day. And then we have a 1 o'clock and a 3 o'clock and 6 o'clock training. Matter of fact, Ms. Pearl Banal will be doing our training tomorrow night at 6. And I'm kind of excited. She's going to teach you how to do effective presentation. Here again and again. You know, you got to be driven. Leaders are driven. You ain't got to call me to ask me about nothing. You ain't got to call, remind me about a call. I'm driven. Man, I'm driven. I don't need motivation. Well, I need somebody to motivate me. No, I ain't motivating you. I don't get paid to motivate you. You got to have some self-motivation, but you need to be driven, 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 driven. You have never seen Al Thomas not driven. Even when I'm sick, I'm still driven. You would not even know it. Number 8. Number 8, sharing the wealth. You ever notice wealthy people help other wealthy people? All of those trillions of dollars they printed, it didn't get down the main street. You got to help other wealthy people. Let me tell you can be a part of that in a different way. Ready? Help, write this down. Help your organization grow. That's sharing the wealth right there. When ACN didn't have anything going in April, I just started the 4 Horseman. They were still thinking everything's in the evening. Shoot, everybody's home. That's why I started the daytime meetings. Why? To share the wealth with other horsemen, other senior vice presidents. Let's get everybody together, teach them how to grow in the daytime, not just the night, helping people grow. Tomorrow, 1 o'clock, 3 o'clock, help people grow. Tonight, tell people grow. Tomorrow, 1 o'clock, 3 o'clock, help people grow. 6 o'clock training, help people grow. Are you getting your organizations on these calls? Not just you, but if it is you, what if you have 4 people on here and yourself had 5? Then what if they all brought 1 next week? You'd have 10. But you're not growing yourself to grow them. You should have everybody on these calls. Here's what you need to do. In your phone, start a list, everybody in your downline, and text them 5 or 10 minutes before the call. Hey, there's a call today at 1 o'clock. Hey, there's a call. Let them know. I send out my June, every month, the beginning of June or July, whatever month come up, you see my schedule for the month. Why don't you send that out to your downline? Wow. Every morning, Monday through Friday, you get a text from me about 7 o'clock in the morning. Something positive. Why don't you forward that out to your team? Because you're not thinking like a leader. Get everybody in your team in a list. 1 message to everybody. That's how did it take? 10 seconds? I send out about 2,500 to 3,200 every day. Are you thinking ahead like a leader would think? Man, if I send out 3,200 every day, that means more people pop up my call. But what if I didn't do it? Let me ask you a question. What if you start adopting these measures? What would happen to your organization? Hey, I'll use Mr. Sergio, for example. Miss Lorena, Angelina called me. Hey, there's a guy in Mexico. I think he's a part of your team. Really? Can I give him your number? Absolutely. I reached out to him. He reached out to me. He said, Sergio, Mr. Thomas, yes, blah, blah. I said, sure. Here's my information. Get on my calls. Matter of fact, let me put you my text messages every single day. I want to reach out to him every day. And then he's got a brand new IBO, just came in a couple days ago. Now he's on the call. But see, that's what it takes to be a leader. Think bigger than you. And now I got Mr. Sergio. Hey, Mr. Sergio, Mexico, hey. So who are you reaching out to in your team? You should be texting out everybody. As soon as I get a message from me, reaching out. Oh, let me forward this to my team. Pew. Let me forward this to my team. Pew. Copy and paste, baby. Copy and paste. I make it too simple. Soon as we start doing Spanish, Miss Perla Bernal start doing Spanish. She's sending to me, the whole team. She's got one for our team now. Copy and paste. Helping us grow Spanish. See, that's how wealth is created. I send a message. It goes out to 28 to 3,200 people. It should be going out to 10,000 because you got to get in the habit. As soon as you get that message, forward it back out to people on your list and your team. That's how wealth is created. Push a button, bam. I said this as March 18th. We entered a whole new brave. Notice the word I use, brave world. It is brave for the brave. But for the weak, oh my God, my job. No, for the brave new world. I said, all you need is use your brains and a cell phone to get wealthy. One more time, brains and a cell phone. So if Mr. Al Thomas sends you a text in the morning, you got 150 people in your team or whatever, you mean to tell me, oh, my cell phone just made me money. Let me forward that, bam, forward it to my downline. 10 of them get on the call, 2 of them get IBOs because you just hit forward. This is not brain surgery. It's so simple, we miss the obvious. When I got the text message from the home office from Vivid, hey, we extended the Vivid. He sent it to me that morning. Hey, man, we extended it. All I did with that afternoon, oh, I just sent my morning text. I don't send people to me at one time. Let me send it again. Bam, to everybody on my team. It's been extended. How many more customers do you think I got when I extend that out to everybody? All I did was forward it on. Please, please, please start using these tools. These are called skills of the wealthy. Skills, 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 skills the wealthy have mastered. They mastered this. Wow. Share the wealth. Help people duplicate. See, that's part of the wealth cycle. It's duplication. 2, 4, 6, 8. This is how we duplicate. Watch this. 2 people times 2 is what? 4 times 8, 16, 32, right? 64 people, 128 people on your 7th level. Watch the power one more in your team. 3, 9, 27, 81, 243, 729 on your 6th level, 2,187 people on your 7th level. By the power one of duplication. If I can get you guys to duplicate that, just that one thing today, send it back out to your whole team. Start tonight, putting a list together in your phone. Send it out every day. Everything I send you, just send it right back out. Less than 10 seconds, make you some money. All right, let me move on. So once you get people duplicating, your organization will take care of it. It'll start going faster. Watch this. Then start looking on here how many people on your team is on these calls. See, that's a measure right there. That's a measure of your success. And I've told you a week and a half ago, it's 2 weeks ago. I told you then, call at least 25 people that's been on your team. Go down your list in your back office, call everybody. Call everybody. Some of you still ain't did that. You can revive some new people, get them started again, Because when all this craziness happened, people eyes like deer in the headlight. By you making a phone call, hey man, how you doing? Why do you think I'm calling you? I'm trying to help you. We don't need no money. We already got your money. Oh, that's right, you do. I'm calling because I care. Oh, you do? What do you want me to do? Come on back home when you belong. Just a call by you calling them. You'll regenerate a lot of more people. They already understand the business. Just your phone call, a touch. The first time I preached a message, we're talking about his touch on the garment. Y'all know your touch. People need to be loved today. Put your arm around them, touch them. Why do you think I do Friday, following Friday, happy hour, to touch people away from ACN? So go out there and teach. I'm teaching how to duplicate and implement what I'm giving you tonight. All right, let's see if we can get these next two real quick. Yeah, we got time. Number 9, change the lens of your filter. Change the lens or your filter. You know, see and meet people differently. Some of you that I talked to today about the presentation, when you're doing it, you talk about you or that person. No, always make it them. Show them the benefit. When you get people in, talk about them. Let people see where you're going. See and meet people right where they're at. Right now, people are hurting. So meet them right where they're at. What do you mean by that, Mr. Thomas? Hey, Mr. Marvin Carter, I know things are not going great for you. I understand, man. But hey, listen, I found a way to help you out. It's called feel, felt, found. Hey, man, I know how you feel in this situation. I felt the same way. But let me tell you, I found the way out. See, you got to meet people right where they're at today. Man, I'm so pissed off, blah, blah, all this craziness, black and white. I don't get into all that crap. I don't. I really don't. Because I see people as people. But man, I found the way out. I'm sitting there talking to somebody, man, my job is, man, I know how you feel. I felt the same way. My job got lost. But let me tell you what I found out. What'd you find? I found a way out. Found a way out. You see what I mean? This conversation. I found a way out. I found a way to make $500 a month, $2,000 a month, whatever, around my schedule. Found a way out. Man, just a conversation. Let me ask you a question. Think about this. What would you need to hear for your ears to perk up? Dun, 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 dun. That's exactly what they need to hear for their ears to perk up. Don't you get it? What would you need to hear? What would you need to hear? Well, that's exactly what they need to hear. Don't you get it? Take your head off your shoulders, put it on their head, on your shoulders, look out their eyes. What do you think they see? See it like they see it, not like how you see it. So meet people right where they're at. Change the lens or the filter of how you look at people. Got it? Man, when I meet people who are hurting, man, I empathize with them. But I also know I got a solution. I found the way out of the cave. I found the way out of the maze. I found the way out of the rat race. I found the way out. I found the magical door. I found the goose that laid the golden egg, AC, you know, whatever. But show people a way out. But before you can rescue them, look through their eyes, see what they're seeing right now. And wealthy people, they always sandwich it that way. It's always a good, and then the bad, and then there's good again. It's a sandwich approach. Sandwich got the bread and meat and then the bread, right? Sandwich it. They always say the good stuff first, then the meat, and then they soften it up again. So meet people where they're at. And number 10. Wealthy people follow formulas. We know life's a game. Learn how to play it. Life's a game. Life's a game. The problem is most people don't know how to play it. They're so emotional. You know what I think is funny to me? And this is to me, and I don't mean it, I'm going to say this. This is funny to me. I mean, it's really funny because most people have been bombarded with so much negative. So much negative. You know what's funny to me? When I see somebody driving down the street in their own car with their mask on. I get to laughing. Ain't nobody in the car but them, but they're driving down the street with a mask on. I'm sorry. That's just hilarious to me. That's just hilarious to me. I hope none of y'all do that. But anyway, that's just hilarious to me. You're in the car by yourself and you're driving down the street with a mask on. Remember, remember I said there's 5 ways they control people. 5 ways. Let's go back to that. If you didn't remember this, let me give it to you one more time. First of all, they control you through what? Your mind. And I see so many weak people controlled today because there's, tell me what to do, tell me what to do, tell me what to do, tell me what to do. Because they're weak. They don't use their mind. Second is the money. Oh my God, I've been sitting home. Oh my God, I can't pay my bill. I need some money. Give them a bone, give them a bone. Control the money. Number 3 is military. High alert. All the writing, all the stupid stuff, stupid people. There's stupid people on both ends. Number 4, media. Who do you think's behind all this to get you guys all messed around? The media. That's why I don't watch that crap. For weak-minded people. CNN, constantly negative news. All that crap is to get you to split, oh my God. It splits weak people up. Smart people see it coming. My ex-mother-in-law, every time I go to her house, did you hear? I don't want to hear it because y'all should watch the CNN. I don't want to hear it. I don't have time to have my mind filled with that negative crap. Whatever it is, I don't need it. It doesn't make, look, it doesn't affect my life one way or the other. And let me tell you something, it doesn't affect your life one way or the other. Unless you let it. That means, number 1, they got your mind again. Mind over matter. If you don't mind, they don't matter. That's the first thing that gets you is your mind with all this crap. Like I said, number 4 is the media controlling your mind. And now they got your money, got the military on it. And the last M is medicine. That virus, not virus, but medicine, vaccine. Watch out. Watch this, how they got y'all fooled. Hey, it's flu season on TV. It's time to rack up on Romatism. And you go down and buy Romatism. They got your mind again, controlling your money because they got you buying it. Oh, it's time for a flu shot. You ain't got the flu. I ain't never took a flu shot. Guess how many times I had the flu? Telling you, y'all, I'm trying. Look, this is leadership. I'm trying to guide you, not just in ACM, but guide you through a little bit more in life. Mind, money, military, media, medicine. I'm telling you, the 5 M's that'll drive you nuts if you're on the wrong side of the track. But number 10, wealthy people follow formulas. We know game is a game of life. Learn how to play it. Learn how to play it. Mr. Thomas, I didn't sign up for all this stuff. I know you didn't. This is my job to help you anyway. See, that signing up stuff is for losers anyway. This is extra. Because my job is to help you. On and off the court. On and off the court. So let me go through them. Number 1, skills the wealthy have mastered. Number 1 is what? Time management. Time management. Number 2 is management of money. Number 3, learning, constantly learning. Focus on learning, keep learning. Number 4, be patient. Feed your mind constantly. Feed seeds to it every day. Who do I need to know? Who needs to know me? Keep a stockpile of people in your funnel of leads. Number 5, reading people. Who are you in front of? What personality type are they? Wow. Show them the vision down the road where we're going. Number 6, leverage. Build people up. Leverage them. Man, I'm always taking people with me. Man, I'm mentoring young kids these days, 14, 15-year-olds, all the way up. Mentoring never stops for me. One of my son today, hey, Dad, can you take me to the airport? Yes, son. Number 7, challenge yourself. Quit trying to be like Mike. Should not be trying to compare yourself to somebody else. Challenge yourself. Beat yourself on your own record. Self-education. Learn more. Have a beginner's mindset. Beginner's mindset is like, what can I learn? Everything I've taught, I've been self-taught, my friends. Real estate, self-taught, reading books. Network marketing, reading books. Beat your best. Be driven. Don't wait for nobody to motivate you. Motivate yourself. If you have to, go get a 2x4, go upside your own head like they do in the cartoon. Bam, 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 bam. My God. Sharing the wealth. Helping people grow. Helping people duplicate. That's sharing the wealth. When you could duplicate your organization and get them on calls, that is how you share wealth. What am I doing with you right now? I'm sharing wealth. And wealth ain't just money. Wealth is health, mentally, spiritually, economically, physically, emotionally. Wealth. Wealth is much more powerful than money. Wealth. Number 9, change the lens or the filters you see people at. Meet them where they're at. Right now, meet them where they're at. You can't help somebody until you meet where they're at. Then you can help them up. Hey, meet them right where they're at. The program. Hey, meet the person right where they're at. Then they lift them up. Meet them where they're at. Change their lens. Change the filters. Help them see what you see. Show them how to make 500, 1,000, 2,000. Show them. And number 10, follow the formula. Life is a game. Know how to play the game. What did I do last week? It was checkmate. The chessboard. Life's a game. Remember the king? That's us. Remember the queen? That was ACN. What's the queen's job? It's to protect the king. What's the king's job? To win the game. That's us. The game of life. Oh my God, Mr. Thomas. Now those chess pieces make sense. Yes. There's a method to my methodology. And the pawns are the 95%ers. Because they let the 5 M's mess their mind up. That's why they're the first casualties in the chess game. The chess game was never meant for a pawn to win. Life was never set up for the 95% to win. Come on, you see it today. You are kings. Even though if you're a woman, you're still a king. Wow. Man, I never looked at it. Of course not. Chess is a game of life. You're a king. Ace is the queen to protect the king. The bishop moves sideways. Watch people moving sideways on you. The rook can only move across the board to wipe you out, but you have one to wipe them out. See, that's what I love about the game of life. The pawn was never meant to win. It's a sacrifice to be a 95%er. Watch this. To work your whole life and end up with nothing. Are y'all catching this? Okay. The game. Thank you, Mr. Mario. Miss Diane Collins out there in Australia. It's never meant for the pawn to win the game. They're expendable. Now that you understand your position on the chessboard, now maybe you can go forth and multiply. And what happens when you go down there with a pawn to the other end? You get another your chessman or one. Come on. That's just another level of the game. Anyway, we're done. Anybody's got any questions or comment on what we talked about tonight? Skills the wealthy have mastered. Not thought of, not trying out, they've mastered it. Have you ever sat down with wealthy people? They look at them before they even open their mouth, they're looking at you up and down, they're just sizing you up. They're sizing you up. You feel uncomfortable. You know why you're uncomfortable? Because you haven't mastered the wealth skills of the wealthy. Management of money, management of time, management of money, learning, consistently keep learning, be patient but aggressive, and who needs to know you, who you need to know. Number 5, reading people, who you're in front of, what type of personality, leveraging up, helping people build them up. Number 7, challenge yourself, beat your own record. Come on, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it. Number 8, sharing the wealth with what? Building your people up, growing your people, duplication. Number 9, changes the lens of the filter as you see people. And number 10, wealthy people follow the formula. And the formula is a game of life, and they know how to play the game. They all understand it's a game. We don't take life that serious because we know it's a game. There's people right now because their mind just still messed up. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? What? Because they feel out of control. I don't worry about stuff out there I can't control. All I can worry about what's inside this house here. That's what I can control. And so should you. Some people get on there and they go through their little Facebook and they're like, oh my God, oh my God. It's all that crap out there. I love what Kevin Hart had said. He says, all Facebook is for a platform for the little guy to say something. Who cares? Who cares? Let me tell you what I feel. Let me tell you what I feel. Who cares? That's why I'm not on that crap. And if you are on there, use it to advertise. Get some customers, IBOs. Not, oh, here's my dog. Here's my little kitty cat. Here I'm making some food. What's that got to do with building a business? Let's show you how shallow people are. That's shallow. Oh, here I'm over here at this restaurant. I don't care. And shallow. When they could be building a multi-million-dollar business to create generational wealth. I don't get it. Maybe I don't know. I don't get it. I'm sorry, I don't get it. I don't get it. That's why I'm not on that. I don't get it. I don't get it. But what I do get is the skills of the wealthy have mastered. I do get, I'm the same today as I was 10, 15, 20 years ago in my messaging. That's what I get. That's what I get when I go through a drive-through graduation. A guy said, hey, I'll change my life 14 years ago. See, that's my payoff. That's wealth, folks. That's wealth. Anybody got anything that was add on tonight before we get off the call? Yes, TJ. Okay, can't unmute. Okay. Does anybody else have a question before we get off the call tonight? Tomorrow, 1 o'clock, get a guest on here. Text your downline, get them on here to get them in the habit. What if all of y'all had everybody in your downline on here tomorrow at 1 o'clock with a guest? Then they came back at 3 o'clock with one more guest. Then they came on at 6 o'clock to get some training. And then they're back here Monday morning at 9 o'clock with Miss Jocelyn Driscoll. And then they're back over here with Tuesday morning with my dear friend, Jordan Adlam. What it says, creating your dream life through network marketing? Your dream life? You mean I could be on the beach like that too? Yeah. I was at his house last Sunday for a barbecue. His house, he's got a house up in the hills here. He's got a cabin, and he's got another place on the strip, and he's got another cabin over in Arizona. Got 3 homes to live between, all never market. But who are you listening to? Then Wednesday, we got We got Mr. Miles coming from Vivid with real live recordings. You're going to hear live actual recordings. Look what I bring to you guys. You can't get nobody on there listening but you. Thursday, back to Dean Rally. Friday, Mr. Nelson. Friday night at 6 o'clock, Al Thomas is happy hour. Look at the lineup I bring you guys every week. Sure, you're getting it, but get somebody else on your team on here. I mean, you do have a team. More than just you. All right. No other questions. I'm done for the night. Tomorrow at 1 o'clock, be back on there with a guest. Mr. Sergio, good to see you down there in Mexico, sir. Who else we got? Oh, Miss Collins in Australia. Down there with those shrimp on the barbie and the chase the Sheilas around. There you go, miss. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Who else we got? From Japan. Thank you. Son from Japan. Lord have mercy. Queen V from New York. Thank you so much. So many of y'all. Look, folks, tomorrow morning, be on here tomorrow at 1 o'clock, tomorrow afternoon at 1 o'clock. Bring a guest. God bless you. Have a good night. Be safe. Thank you for your time. Hope you guys got some stuff out of the day. Bye-bye.